hope you're having a great day. Today we'll be talking about the new unicorn brushes from Tarte. They are the Tarte Magic Wand brush set from the Make Believe in Yourself line, I believe they're called. The brushes themselves came wrapped in this super pretty unicorn pattern tissue paper, and it's so pretty. I don't want to throw it out. I really don't. So the price for these on Sephora website is $51. So if you divide by the 5 brushes, they're about $10 each, which is about a drugstore price for a brush, which for a Tarte product is pretty good. So I was pretty impressed with that to begin with. So I was really pumped about getting them, whether they were super amazing or just drugstore quality anyways, although there are really high quality brushes at the drugstore. So the first brush in this set is this powder brush. It's the largest brush. These brushes are super soft, by the way. And this one is a nice soft pink. All of the handles are this gold, kind of a plasticky material, but it's not super flimsy. Some of the brushes are, but the larger ones aren't that bad. But they still have a nice weight to them because of this area here, which I think is more of a metal clasp. So really pretty brush. It's a little dirty, excuse that, because I didn't want to wash it this morning and have it all damp and gross, even though it is still kind of gross. But it's a really pretty brush, and it's nice and tapered, which means that you can get all up in creases and around your eyes and everywhere around your nose. I feel like it's nice and fluffy but also precise. And I really like this. It picks up a nice amount of product, and yeah, it's just really nice. The next brush that I have is this liquid foundation brush. So this one too is pretty sturdy, and it is purple, and yeah, it's like a fluffier, not as dense foundation brush. But it's really nice. I find that it wouldn't be too good for travel, because I find if I use it once to put on foundation that it does get very dirty because of just the density and also the size of it, and it just kind of absorbs the product a little more. So I find that it's hard to keep it clean, so I have to wash it pretty much every time I use it, or at least rub it on a wipe. But I feel like this brush could also be used for a couple of other things like contouring or even blush, for like a nice cream blush. But for foundation, I feel that it just gets really dirty really fast, which is kind of annoying. And it really depends what kind of foundation you're using as well. I used BB creams a lot, which probably has an effect on that too. And it depends how much product you're putting on your brush. But I still think that it's a nice brush for blending, but I feel like the accumulation on product on it at the end of your makeup does make it a little streaky sometimes. But overall, it's still a really nice brush, and I still really like it. The next brush that I have is this contour brush. I don't have any brushes like this in my collection yet. It was something that I've been looking for a while, so when I saw this collection came out and it had this brush, I was pretty pumped about that. So this is the contour. Like I said, it's really perfect to go right in this area right here. I usually try to put on a little bronzer first and then go in with the contour, because it is so dense, it does deposit a lot of product. So I feel like if you have a bronzer down already, it'll blend a lot better your contour. So you do have to blend anyways, I feel, without this brush, because it is so dense. It's just a good brush to really lay down the contour at the right place and to just have it really nice and clean, which is something that I didn't have. And this brush is really sturdy as well, really nice. I find that this one is a little harder to clean because it is so densely packed, but that's not too much of a problem, and it's really pretty. Love this one as well. The last 2 brushes are eyeshadow brushes. This is kind of a blending crease brush, and this is more of a packing and also under eye lining brush. I used only these 2 brushes on my eyes today. So this one I used for all over the lid, everything that's blending in the crease, and everything that's on my lid, and this one I used more on the under eye to blend my eyeshadow under my eye. These are really nice. I feel like because they are such light colors, because the other ones are a little darker, these ones tend to look a lot dirtier, which I didn't realize at first when I was purchasing them, because they are so pretty on their own. But once you've got eyeshadow in these, they look kind of gross. So I feel like you have to wash them more often, which isn't really a bad thing because it's just motivating you to wash your brushes more. But these two, I tend to wash them, if not every single morning, every 2 days, because I feel like they just get really, really dirty and really packed with eyeshadow, and I do use a lot of different colors of eyeshadow, so I really tend to wash them a lot. Because these brushes are smaller, they do feel a little flimsier. I don't know if you can see the bend on there a little bit. So I feel like if you'd sit on these, they would probably break. But I mean, if you're gonna be delicate with them, I mean, even if you're tossing them in your makeup bag, I wouldn't really toss it maybe in your purse or in like a gym bag or something like that, because it might break. I'm not saying that it would break, but I wouldn't take the chances. But it doesn't really bother me that much. I feel like they still have a nice weight here, but like I said, they're still plastic. For the price that you're paying for them, I feel like it's not that bad, and you shouldn't be expecting that they're made out of metal and that they're super high quality at the price. So I think that these are still really, really nice, and I think they really do a good job. This one, just like the contour one, I find is a little more packed and is a little harder to clean because the soap kind of gets in the brim here, because it's shorter and packed. But that's totally not an issue. You just have to make sure that you rinse your brushes really well. So that's kind of my overall thoughts. All in all, these are really pretty brushes. They're really, really gorgeous. I mean, can you... they're so pretty. And I haven't had any experience with losing bristles or anything, and they seem to be holding up well, like I said, through washing them. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And they're just pretty. They're just gorgeous to have on your vanity, and they make you feel kind of special in the morning to have these really pretty magic wands to play with. The only thing, like I said, they're a little light, so I feel like you have to wash them really often because they do look dirty, and the material that they're made with seems to retain product a lot, so like I said, to wash them a lot. But other than that, they're cruelty-free, they're really, really gorgeous, and for the price, I mean, they're amazing. So I do recommend these, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it was useful. I know that a lot of you guys wanted to know how these worked out for me. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.